Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another day of the video diary. And by the good morning, I don't mean good night or like good thingy, I actually mean good afternoon, because I slept until 11 today. So much feel like, oh, I won't set an alarm, I'll probably wake up at 9. What? And I only woke up then because, like, Jess knocked on my door asking if it was alright if she put the washing machine on. Like, yeah, put the friggin' washing machine on. I've got no excuse to be in bed this late. So, it's now just gone 12. I've quickly got dressed, quickly got ready. I need to gel my hair though. I've had my cereal. Bam! And I am now going to be crunching some maths. We're going to be figuring out this mother trucker. I've got an energy. I'm ready to go, basically. We're going to figure this motherfucker out. I'm going to basically just start it again. Start from scratch. Well, not the whole project, but the clicking and moving points thing. I'm going to just entirely move the entire thing from scratch and start entirely again. And that's how we're going to roll with this mother jammer. So, yeah, we're going to have a whale of a time. We're going to have graphics day. We're going to do it. We're going to move my chair over there, because I work so much better. Oh, I'm running over my bedsheet though. I work so much better when I stand up. I want a standing desk. That'll be the shit. If I could have a desk that goes, you've seen them, like they're like electric, and you just put it there, and you go. I need to work on my cable management when I do that, but that'd be so fucking good. Christmas present, anyone? If you don't want to bother writing me a Wikipedia page, no. Okay, I've rewritten my equation for the converting. Basically what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to, once you put a point in space, so you put it there, right? As you're viewing this point, I want to be able to move it. So as I click on it now, the tip of the pen is the point, right? If you were to move it right and left here, it would go like that, or like that, right? But if you were to move it, if your camera was here and you move it right and left, oh, it's going to be hard because my arm's like fully outstretched. If I was to move it here from right to left, it's got to go like that. Right, that's going right to left, according to the camera, isn't it? But in space, if you were to view that from here, it's going further away. It's going at an angle. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to calculate the plane, basically, that this sits on, which is what I've got here. I'm trying to calculate the plane that it sits on with an angle thingy. We're assuming this is obviously in XZ space, because we're looking at it from above here. We're assuming that this is the coordinate of the line that it sits on. So this is the coordinate of the plane. We're going to translate the thing to here. Oh, crap. Fixed. So what I'm doing then is I'm translating this point. Obviously, what makes it even more complicated is not only is this plane here, you're not looking at 0, 0, because 0, 0 could be over there, and this point could be here in relation to 0, 0. So what I've done is I've translated this to 0, 0 using this matrix here. You know, to know the logistics of that. And I've then calculated the plane point of like the upper point of the line, which is something to do with radius. The distance away is pretty irrelevant, so let's say up here. No. Let's say over there, right? So the edge of the screen now, edge of the screen is now the other point. Calculated the position of that point and that point. Calculated the gradient in real space, so like rotated around there, that kind of gradient, you know what I mean? This is really hard to freaking explain. But yeah, so say like here to me, if you're looking at me now, there is a gradient like between me and you. There's an angle between us, obviously. So I've calculated that. Is that where this maths is falling down? No, it isn't. Assume that like you're looking at me now. Oh shit, it might be. Penis. Okay, we'll see if it works anyway. It's my first guess. So say you're looking at me now, there is a gradient point. So if you change me by x according to you, that means I move in real space by a certain amount, by a degree. This makes less sense than how I'm describing it. So yeah, now I've done that, that's the upper coordinate changing. I then calculate the gradient between me and the point at the edge of the screen. So the point in space between the edge of the screen and there. This is in real space now though. So instead of it just being like that, there's no gradient there. But in real space, it could be like further behind, stuff like that. So I'm now trying to convert from real space to normal space, and I'm not sure about this. There's a grid. This is a grid. Let me look down. It makes more sense if I look down. Right. There. You're looking at something from here, on the edge of the camera. Looking in. There's your point. This, like in real. Okay, real. Okay, right. Fuck it. On a real point of view, right. This is 0. This is the gradient 0. Right. That's x equals 0. Right, we then rotate the camera around the point we're using this degrees here. So if our camera's here, then this line here has a gradient. Calculate the angle of that gradient there. Figure out what I need to times the new x by in order to get a new z. Get myself a new z, that's the gradient. Nice and easy. A lot more simple than the other one, because last time I did this calculation I was using it with the two outer points of the circle. Just use the inside one, makes it so much fucking easier. and less room for mistakes. So it's also a good thing. Figure out my new Z, update the coordinate points, and then translate it back to where it originally was in space, and then theoretically the translation will apply across and it would all make sense. I don't need my chair yet because I'm not programming. We're now going to do the same thing for Y, because Y, instead of like for the elevation and stuff, because as we're looking here, I've explained this like 7 times I think, as I'm looking here in space, the point, my camera could be up here, in which case the plane isn't a flat plane, because if I'm looking up here that's not flat, it needs to be rotated around. I'm now going to try and figure out the angle of this, so when you click on it and then move up, it calculates the angle in real space, because it will be going back inside the circle on this plane. Even though that's up and down to you, if you look at it from the side, it's not. So I need to figure out that angle now. I've done this before, so this was relatively simple. I've just changed a couple of the maths around. I've got a couple more answers, I think. I'm not sure I had -10 last time. But yeah. Whew, having a whale of a time. Hey guys, guess what? We've been oversimplifying this considerably. We've now got to figure out, basically, we've been considering this as 2-dimensional, which works if the camera isn't looking from above. However, it doesn't work as soon as you lift the camera above. If you're looking flat like that, it works fine. It's hilarious. It works great. If you go here, shit gets complicated. I need to be able to figure out the plane coordinates that I can see, which is a bitch. I don't even know how to visualize this motherfucker, let alone actually do it. So I'm having a whale of a time, basically, trying to figure out what the hell's going on here. I just don't know. I just don't know what's going on. So, oh, fuck's sake. I need to figure out. God damn. As I'm looking at a point here, not only do I need to find out where this point is, there. Well, I know the middle point, that's 0, 0. I need to figure out where this point is in relation to that. But not only like is it just like the max of the screen, it's also rotated in space. It's in a certain position in space. I need to find out what the plane is that it's on, so that I can then figure out and place the coordinates. I've been separating this into 2 different calculations. I was doing X, left and right, around the circle, and up and down, which doesn't work. Because it's not as simple as that, because as soon as you go up, then your depth is changing. So probably the mouse click. This will probably fix the mouse click problem, to be honest with you. So, ain't all that bad, I guess. Okay, I think I've crunched the maths. All of this crap here is just to find the coordinates on the plane, let alone, like, the coordinates that define the plane, let alone, like, actually, my pen fingers are all blue. Where would I be without these whiteboards? Babe, you're the best. Bought me these, didn't she, for my birthday / Valentine's. Yeah, so it's going well. I've got points that define the plane now. Now all I need is an equation. I need to find from these points an equation that defines the plane. Then all I need to do is apply all of my coordinates to this equation. Well, apply a changing factor. Fuck me. Jesus. This is so hard. Yeah, lol, change the whiteboard again. It's different again. This actively works. I have now figured out how to lock the point onto the plane. So now what it does is there's like a lot of maths that I need to. Sorry, we're organising snooker for when we go back, and Sean's being a funny bastard. Not late. No. Right, okay, so here we go. Let's just like draw a couple. Right, so if we look here, I've got to be really bloody careful now, because if I don't do this too fast, it goes fucking crazy. Right, there we go. Look, it's gone. Trying to bring it back. There she is. Right, okay. Our balls. Shit. Where's it gone? Fuck. Let's try this one. Okay, so if we just move it by 1, there we go. We'll notice that that is in line. It's actually not, though, is it? Oh, shit. Shitballs. So what it's done, though, is changed its plane. You see what I mean? How it's stuck in line with the plane. And now, hold on, let me recalibrate. So, I think if I go up, right, it's just gone up. Is that in line with this plane? I believe it is. If I go up again, I kind of went at an angle there, so it's kind of fucking gone ape shit. God! So, yeah, it's kind of locking it onto the plane. Although I have a feeling it's kind of locking it onto the opposite plane. So it's like it's supposed to be like that. But it's actually like that, maybe. And then it's not actually moving the point how I want the point to move, which is a bit annoying. But I've got to figure it out. I've got to figure it out, man. But first, it's time for some tasty blurry food. Alright, back in here now. Had my lovely dinner, sat in front of the TV, eating it, and it was lovely and delicious and stuff. Do you want to see what I've done with the programme? Right, okay. Here's what we've done. We've done some staff. We completely removed spline control. We've completely removed the ability to add spline points, although the code is still sat there to actually like house them. We've completely removed basically everything I've done over the past 2 weeks, with the exception of some of the hard code, which is like multi-transferable and all that kind of crap. It's all gone because it don't friggin' work, and I don't know how to make it work. And I'm going back to basics, tearing it apart, starting again, basically. It's also really warm in this goddamn room. I'll take my friggin' hoodie off. Jesus Christ, I just noticed. So I'm going to sit here with me Kindle on, playing some, no, Kindle, I keep calling it a Nexus, with my Nexus on, listening to some tunes. I'm listening to my Nexus instead of my computer because I can use my headphones, and I like my headphones. I'm listening to some tunes while I'm programming this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the ability to place things via the mouse, which solves nearly all of my fucking problems. I'm just going to have a bloody, just a double box on the side and just do it like that. Instead of this fucking mouse bullshit. Not having that shit. Bloody works. Okay, well it's 2:30 in the morning, and after a long ass day of doing a fuck ton of plane maths, realising that the hell isn't going to work, it got to about 9:30. I'm like, just rip it to shreds. Ripped all of the stuff I did about the mouse clicking, so that you click on the screen, fucking delete that shit, that's not important anymore. I got rid of all of this planar maths, got rid of everything I'd done today apart from the last 4 hours basically, and in those 4 hours we have managed to do this. Okay, so here's our point. Oh, here we go. Let's just start swiveling around it. There we go, there's our dice. I literally copied and pasted the entire course. Well, I went back to coursework 2. I literally deleted everything and then just copied and pasted everything I needed. What we now do is move points around. So you go add it. There we go, it's added. And now we can draw another point. We can draw it there, and then move it over there, add another point. We can go like this, and draw another one also like there. Bam, there we go, and it draws a plane. Look at that, isn't that nice and swish? What we can also do is we can go to oh, why does it do that? Okay, I don't understand why it does that. But and I'm looking at the wrong one still. God damn it, you glitchy ass shit. Right, well it's now 2:45 and I can't for the sheer hell of me figure out what the hell's going on with that, so I'm going to have to leave that. Lol. I'll come back to that in the morning. So yeah, basically what we've done is we can now, well, I wanted this and a lot more done today, but I was fucking around with planes for no reason. You can now have to do it by little spin boxes now, so you can type your little numbers in, you can specifically put the coordinates in, and then what you can do is you can cycle through them and then you can edit them, so you can move it a little bit along a bit, save, or you can move it along a bit and then add a new one. Then you can add it relative to the coordinate or relative to the origin and stuff like that, which is all jolly well and good. It's brilliant. Apart from this weird ass glitch, I'm now sorted. All I need to do now is make it curvy, so that it doesn't just draw with straight lines, it just curves. And I'm done. I wanted to be done by today, but planes happened. This'll have to do for now, because the mouse click thing, the spec doesn't specifically say it, I just think it's cool, so I tried to do it. And a lot of other people have been able to do it, and I can't see how the hell they did that. So I've given up. I'm giving up on it, lol. So yeah, that's been my day. Fuck ton of graphics. Jesus Christ. I might treat myself to a chocolate ginger biscuit. I bought some more before I go to bed. But yeah, I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to text Lovely, give her an update on what's gone on, and then we're going to hit tomorrow. And tomorrow is a Monday, and Mondays are productive. So we've got to get up early again. Yay! Fucking A. I'll say again, I didn't get up till 11, did I, today? So I haven't really got much of a fucking thing to complain about. Yeah, so I'm setting my alarm for well, 7, but I get up about 7:30, and then I've got shit to do. I've got a lecture at 12, so I'm going to be leaving here at 11. That gives me 4 hours in the morning to do a wash, put my washing up to dry, sort out video, and prepare myself for the day, basically, and then maybe a bit more of this graphics. Oh, gosh, it's cold. I just shivered. I just went all shivery. Blimey. And then just stuff like make sandwiches and all that kind of crap. But yeah, so I'm going to get going. Thanks for watching, you guys. Been one hell of a day. Been one hell of a day, and I've cruised through to programming o'clock. Unfortunately, we didn't get this finished, which means we can't move on to Lisp, although I have started setting up a Lisp. I gave up with this for a split second. Started setting up a Lisp so I could start programming it. But it's not working for me. So what I was doing is now... Well, no, it is working for me. I just didn't... What am I talking about? I just, like, thought, fuck it, let's get onto this. Because, to be honest with you, Lovely said, well, wouldn't you go and ask for help? And I'm like, no, fuck asking for help. And then just, like, did it the normal way. Lol. But yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I can't start Lisp, unfortunately, tomorrow, which is what I wanted to do. I've got to get this graphics done as soon as possible. I want the graphics finished tomorrow, if plausible. If that is entirely plausible in any way, shape or form, I want it done. So... I want it done as soon as possible so I can jump onto Lisp, basically, because Lisp is important, and it's programming over Christmas, which I don't want to do while I have revision and, like, loads to do over Christmas. So yeah, I'm going to get going. I'm going to go to bed. I'll catch you later, guys.